what to expect at said event. Hi, Dina.
Yes, good morning to all of you. Well, pairing beer with coffee to combine them to make a beautiful beverage for all of the adults. Doesn't that sound glorious? It does. And this weekend, you can come out to Oak Park. This is the Brick House. It's an art gallery. It's gorgeous. There are going to be 30 local brewers all here, and they have concocted up some of the most incredible coffee and beer mixtures. And so they are going to be beers basically infused with local coffee beans and other sorts of delicious items. And so we have Drew here who's going to talk a little bit more about this. This is the fourth event. This is going to be held here at the Brick House. So tell me more about what people can expect if they come out this weekend.
So they're going to be getting really good beers that are brewed just for this event.
Yep.
It's the fourth annual. Where we sold about 600, maybe 700 people's going to be there. We're going to shut down a street out front. There's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah,
a lot of fun. Okay, and then we can also talk about where you can get your tickets and all that coming up. But let's talk to some of these brewers that are going to be representing. Again, we are talking about local breweries, 30 of them. And this morning, we have a couple of very special people. We have Piper here, who is with Moxa. This is out in
Rockland.
Okay, and then we also on this side have Jeff, and he is with Knee Deep, which is
Auburn, California.
Auburn. Okay, so let's talk about how do you pair beer and coffee. Tell me about the beer you're going to be pouring this weekend and the process.
Yeah, so the beer we're pouring this weekend is a moderation. It's a pretty rare beer for our brewery. What the brewers do, it's pretty cool. They coarse grind the coffee. This specific coffee they get from a roaster down in San Diego, one of our brewers' good buddies. They coarse grind it and they actually infuse it into the beer when the beer is cold. So it brings out some really cool, interesting notes in the coffee. But each brewer is going to be kind of have their own process, and it'll be really interesting to see how that coffee comes out in the beers.
Absolutely. And Jeff, for Knee Deep, you guys are well known for doing a lot of different varietals. But this particular beer is going to be pretty special for you all. This is a newer one, right?
This is a much newer beer. This is brewed by our military veterans for Veterans Day weekend. It is a 6.5% breakfast stout, and we brewed it with Clementine coffee out of Auburn. They provided all the coffee, and it's mixed with applewood, smoked malts, 8 gallons of Vermont maple syrup, and of course the coffee. So it's going to be a great blend for the event.
Love it. Okay, so cool to see. I love all of this. And so again, if you want to come out, you can get your tickets online this weekend. It's Coffee Beerfest, SacramentoCoffeeBeerfest.com. Tickets start at $35. There's going to be live music. We have a wonderful artist behind us who we're going to actually talk with the next hour. There's also going to be a lot of food, so we'll also talk with the chef coming up as well. But you got to get your tickets at the door or online. They start at $35, and then for a designated driver, you can get a $20 ticket as well. And so that is all happening here at the Brick House in Oak Park, guys. Back to you.
I see what you did there. It's all happening. That was good, Dina. That was good.